There's a lot of doomsdayers out there saying that the music AI race is over, but I say it's just begun. There's a lot of people quitting music because of AI, giving up because there's all these AI hucksters out there uploading hundreds of thousands of songs to Spotify. But that was already happening months ago, years ago. That was already a problem. Bots were already a problem. Spotify was flooded with just bad songs, not great songs, and you're having all this artificial streaming. Labels for years have been stealing from artists and kind of gaming the system, right? There's always been issues, and I feel like AI is the new scapegoat. And I'm not saying that it's not a problem. It is a bit of a problem that, there's all these artificial songs being uploaded, but how long are those artists or those people making those music or those songs really going to last? I look at all the artists that just, put a half amount of effort into putting their songs out there. I coach thousands of artists and I see the amount of effort they put into making the song, right? And that's probably where they put the most some of the time, but where they put barely any effort at all is marketing it and getting known. And it's just like last week I did a Spotify 5-day challenge and I was showing artists how to do ads. And so I set up a new ad for an older song, and the song literally this week just hit 100,000 plays. And then we had a 3,000 increase in Shazams. And if you don't know what Shazams are, that's when somebody hears a song and they Shazam it. They're like, what is that? They hold their phone, and so it listens to it and then it pulls the song up. My streams have shot through the roof. Okay, and this is because I was just teaching some artists last week how to do stuff, so I like to set it for my stuff, and I hit a home run out the park. And what I'm trying to say here is that there's opportunity. Doesn't the Chinese have a word where when there's crisis, there's also opportunity? And I believe that this is an opportunity for us to get ahead. Use the tools for marketing, for promotion, for getting more music out there. But I'm telling you, there's always going to be people complaining. The people that complained before are the same people that are complaining now, that had no streams, they weren't really doing anything. If you didn't have any streams or a fan base before, you're not going to have a fan base now unless something changes. And we can complain, we can cry about it, or we can put our head down and we can get to work. Because fans still want something real. They still want to go see a real concert. They still want an encouraging message. They still want a song that is emotional and pulls the heartstrings. I talk about marketing and promotion, and you can't buy streams. You can't buy a fan base. It has to be earned. What I do is I buy impressions. I took a song, right, an older song, and I'm going to show it to you in a little bit, where, it's someone performing the song, me as actually the featured artist on the song, and I put it in front of a whole bunch of people on Facebook and Instagram. So when they're scrolling through their feed, they see my ad. And if they've got the volume turned on, then they press play, and it's up for that ad to convert them. If the song sucks, or it's the wrong part of the song, or the video's not engaging, you know what they'll do? They'll just scroll right past it. So first of all, the ad has to be good enough to stop the scroll. Then the song has to be good enough to really connect with them, right? And then it has to be easy for them to hit play. And so they go and they hit play, listen to the song, or if they like it or not, they're Shazamming it right there. Or they're going and looking it up on YouTube. And that's the crazy thing. We got a lyric video all ready to go, and guess what? Views are just going through the roof. And we did this within 7 days. This is on my Spotify challenge. So I'm just going to share my screen and show you the data right now. So I'm in my Facebook ads manager here, and you can see I've got 2 ad campaigns set up, and I even turned one off already. And we spent about 193 Canadian. So I don't know what that is American. Let's do 193. 193 times 0.6. That's $115. So I spent $100 just over that to do this. Okay. And so I'll show you the ad right here. I'm going to click on it. And here's the ad. Boom. Okay. Nemesis featuring Sonny of POD. Nemesis featuring Manafest and POD. So let's click play on it. Okay, so I don't want to get copyrighted on this video of my own song, so I'm going to hit pause. So right into the chorus performance, my buddy filmed that. Okay, my producer filmed that video. I added some effects to it, kept it really simple, okay? When we started, because the Spotify challenge was last week, okay, I set up this ad on Thursday. Okay, so we went from 335 to 400 streams to 506 to 644 all the way up to 807. Okay, that's within just 7 days. We more than doubled the streams. Look at the playlist ads. Okay, shot right up. It's come down a little bit right now. Look at the saves. Shot right up, and that's because I turned the ads off, right? And I might continue to scale this. Now let's take a look at Apple. I got this email from Apple Music, right? If you haven't signed up for your Apple Music, you want to do that. Nemesis featuring Sunny, 100,000 all time. We just hit a new milestone. Scroll down even further. Top Shazam count, okay? Nemesis wasn't even in this list last week, plus 3,000. Okay, 3,000%. Keep going down. Top radio spins. I want to show you my second favorite streaming platform. Like my three favorites are Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Like those are my babies, man. So I'm going to click content and I'm going to search Nemesis. We did a lyric video. I should have done a music video for this song. Click on analytics. Would you look at there? Okay, so that was on the Friday, Thursday. All of a sudden, boom, shoots right up. Okay, and now it's going to taper off because I dialed back the ads. But look, again, from like 30 to 50, 30 views a day, shooting up. Where's the traffic all of a sudden coming from? YouTube search. I really want to encourage you and inspire you to take action. Keep making great music. Find a great producer to work with. Instead of recording 10 songs, do 4 or 5. Make them excellent. Get collaborations on them. Get artists that are maybe already a little bit known, but then put money into your marketing. Make great videos, right? Performance videos in a studio at a cool location, and then put some ad money behind it and start blowing it up. And if the song is great, it will connect with people. Like this stuff works. I've done this in rock, in hip hop, in classical, EDM, country. I've done it in almost every genre you can imagine. And it excites me. Like I love this stuff. Like I was helping out other people last week and then I hit a home run. And I didn't just do this for my streams now going to Spotify. I'm also doing it to sell more CDs. And we're selling dozens and dozens right now. It's just crushing it because I found an ad that works. And instead of getting bored with it, I get paid with it. And so now we have a free plus shipping funnel and we just continue to grow the sales and whatnot. But get in the game, man. All this AI stuff, yes, it's going to get crazy. It's going to be different. MySpace is gone, right? Certain platforms come and go. CDs sales in the stores aren't what it used to be. People still freaking buy them though. You better believe that, and vinyl. But things are going to constantly change. And so you pivot, man. I'm 46 years old right now. I started when I was about like 18 or 19 and we've seen all the changes and it's going to continue to change. And you can either walk by fear, which is false evidence appearing real, or you can walk by faith. And 2 Timothy 1:7 says, I wasn't born with a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Joshua 1:8 says to be strong and courageous. Go take the land, he said, man. Well, you got to go take dominion in your world, You're the king over your dominion, over what you're called to do, your dream, your calling. And you can't microwave your dreams. It takes time. Just like it takes 9 months to birth a baby. Well, how long do you think it takes to birth your dream? Yeah, we can speed up the process with marketing. Thank God. Right? Like, thank God, like that we don't have to tour and walk up to people one-to-one. Hey, do you want to listen to my music? Hey, do you want to buy my music? I've done that before. And it's so embarrassing, and I would never want anyone to have to do it. But that was the one-to-one strategy. Now we go one to many, 1 to a million. If I look at my ads here, it's like over 50,000 people we reached in a week. 50,000 people. I think the biggest show I ever played was like 20 or 30,000 people. Right? But like just in a week, 50,000 people, within 2 weeks, it'll be hundreds of thousands of people. Like every month, we're definitely over 1 million with social media. And so this should excite you in what's possible, but choose one song and focus on it. Okay. So come to our Spotify 5-day challenge. It's the last one we're doing this year. It's December 15th. Okay. If you can't make that because there's Q&A every single day, we go from 11 to about 1 p.m. Or just book a one-on-one with me. Okay, we're doing a Black Friday special right now. You get $100 off. We'll do a 45-minute one-on-one strategy call. Map this out. Okay, this is for artists that are serious, not curious.